Hey everybody, Brendan here in front of the whiteboard. And in this video, I'm going to be discussing 5 things you need to know if you see undigested foods in your stools. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brendan. I'm also known as the Gut Whisperer. And if you don't know why I'm known as the Gut Whisperer, it's because I help people heal their leaky gut. And I help people relieve themselves from all different types of problems. Upset stomach, diarrhea, constipation, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, SIBO, H. pylori, autoimmune conditions, depression, you name it, all of those. Every single one of your symptoms that you might be having, or maybe you've got multiple symptoms that you're not happy with, they're all correlated and connected to your gut. And that's why I'm the Gut Whisperer. So if you've stumbled across this page, this is all things gut related. So definitely hit a subscribe right now so you don't lose this, because this is valuable information. So again, this video, 5 things you need to know about foods in your stool. Number 1, stool test. You can easily do a stool test, and this is going to help determine gut bacteria, the ecology in your gut, if you've got too much good bacteria or too much bad bacteria. In most cases, too much bad bacteria, not enough of the good guys. Also, viral or possible bacterial infection. A stool test can help determine if there is any form of infection happening. And also, possible tissue damage. Maybe you've got ulcers happening, or maybe you've got some cellular damage within the tissue. A stool test might determine that there's blood in the stools. Maybe you've seen that. So a stool test can really help give you an idea with what's going on in your colon. Number 2, diet analysis. You can see someone, maybe a doctor or a GP or someone, and they will do an analysis on your diet. What's going on? What are the foods that you're seeing in your stool? And we can kind of look at what's happening with that. Maybe you might have sensitivities, or maybe you have allergies to various foods. Oftentimes, if you're seeing any types of particular foods in your stool, chances are you might be sensitive, or you might be actually allergic to those exact same foods. There's a reason why they're floating around your body, leaving the poop into the toilet undigested, right? So think about that. And then finally, are there possible deficiencies happening? Number 3, enzyme and digestion support. Maybe you've got compromised digestion. Well, clearly you do. But what you can possibly do is reintroduce some digestive enzymes. Maybe you can help support the stomach acid by taking stomach acid support. Those tools might help in the further absorption and breakdown of foods, preventing you from seeing undigested foods in your stool. Number 4, gut permeability, also known as leaky gut. I want you to consider this. If you've got undigested foods in your stool and you're seeing them in the toilet, then we can assume that there are possibly undigested food molecules invading through your gut membrane into your systemic bloodstream, causing an immune response. And if that's happening all the time, that's going to cause a major strain on your immune system. And so if that's the case, then we can also assume that your colon, your gut, is quite inflamed. There's a lot of damage happening, and that's also causing an ongoing immune response. And ongoing inflammation will lead to cancer. I've said it. The stages of inflammation will lead to cancer. Not good. And finally, number 5, lifestyle assessment. You can see someone to assess your lifestyle. Stress management, exercise, nutrition. What are you doing? Now, here's the thing. All of these, if you were to seek a professional, you're essentially going to get one outcome. So one outcome if you do a stool test. You're going to get basically one outcome if you analyze your diet. You might get, like, maybe you go see a naturopath and you do this. You're going to get like maybe 1 or 2 pages of suggestions, right? It's one outcome. Or you get some enzymes and you support your stomach acid, and you just do that with, like, that's it. That's all you do. That's one. So you're going to get one outcome. And also leaky gut. Okay, so let's say you've got undigested foods, but now you don't know what to do. So, like, you can see it. You've been told you got leaky gut. Now what, right? So again, one outcome. And then finally, lifestyle assessment. Sure, we've all been told to manage our stress. We've all been told to exercise. We've all been told to watch what we eat, right? But how far has that gotten you? It's pretty confusing, right? So it's like you're even -0 or -1 outcome, right? So here's what you can do. You can seek out professionals and you can do like one at a time and just chip away at this, but how far has that gotten you? You're here for a reason. You're exhausted. You're tired of being tired, right? Let's be real with ourselves. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to amalgamate all of these, and why don't we assess and do everything all at once? So why don't we do all of this in one shot? Why don't we assess your bowels? Why don't we assess your diet? Why don't we assess your stomach acid and the whole digestive process and the enzymes and all the deficiencies that you probably have? Why don't we assess your leaky gut? Why don't we assume that you have leaky gut and then work towards fixing that? And then also, why don't we do a whole lifestyle complete overhaul? And that's where I come in, right? I've created a program. It is hands down the most comprehensive program in the world. I am yet to see anyone who understands gut health and gut restoration the way that I do. I've created the world's best gut restorative program. I call it the Gut Accelerator Blueprint, and that's where I work with individuals literally on a week-to-week basis. It's a 6-week program where we completely overhaul your entire life. I hold your hand from cradle to grave, well, not to grave, but from beginning to end, where I actually teach you the methods, the formulas, how to relieve yourself from all of these symptoms that you've got, right? Rather than just chipping one at a time, because that's not going to get you anywhere. You want fast results and you want real results. So again, that's why I've created GFL. It's a 6-week blueprint that will actually restore your gut. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to this video, click the link right here. It is a free training. That is a webinar. It's about 2 hours. This is the only way that you can work with me. If you watch this webinar, you will see the process in detail. GFL, Gut Friendly Living. You click on that, you register, you watch the video. I guarantee you it's going to inspire you. I guarantee you you're going to learn so much from it just from that video. And then after you watch that, then you and I can work together simply by clicking enroll, and we get started right away. So here's what I want you to do. A, hit the like button. B, hit the subscribe button. And C, click the link below this video, register to the webinar, watch and learn. I guarantee you you're going to love the video and you're going to learn a ton. Following that video, you and I can work together. All you have to do is click the enroll button, and then I will see you on the inside. Gut Whisperer out.